Do you think that there is a skill shortage of professionals and tradesmen in the oil and gas sector all around the world? Do you think there's a skill shortage? I, for one, I do not really feel there's a skill shortage in that sense. Because if you check there are several countries that have a skill shortage because you can see exactly within their system, they are recruiting. There are many vacancies, but no one is filling those positions. But there are other countries that they don't have vacancies. So how will you not have vacancies and you say that there's a shortage of skill? If indeed there's a shortage of skill, you will make available those vacancies for people to upskill themselves and probably apply. But when there is no such opportunity, it means that it's not really true. So there are certain countries that it's true that there's a skill shortage. For example, maybe you have less fitters, less welders, less carpenters, let's say project managers as well, or professional engineers in some certain countries, but not in all countries. Another aspect to this discussion is that there are certain organizations or IOCs that spent years. There are some companies that will train a person for 1 full year, 2 years. They train you in a lot of things. But when that candidate is leaving the company, you need just 30 days to leave the company. You are allowed 30 days, just 30 days notice to leave the company, meaning that 1 year or 2 years has gone down the drain. I'm not saying it in a negative light. I'm saying it in the sense that there are many companies that are not willing to put in the work of 1 year or 2 years to train new candidates, which is why there is this complaint of skill shortage in the industry. Hi there and welcome to Catchment of Resources. Remember to like this video as well as subscribe to the channel. We are going to be running a video series that is going to be providing various texts and books that are relevant for professionals, young professionals and old professionals alike, for them to be able to study these things in order to take up positions which are entry level in this sense. Entry level positions, even if you are an elderly person, you can still take up some entry level positions in terms of skill through this text that I'm going to provide. Probably I'll be providing a set of 3 books or 5 books that sort of like a syllabus. If you go through these books, you are able to understand everything pertaining to a trade or a particular technical knowledge area, which is the plan that I'm going to do in this video series. Because there are several interviews that an experienced person will do, and they'll be asking them, what have you done? So those are for experienced roles. But when it comes to the entry-level positions, they are usually asked, what do you know? This is where the young people have an advantage, because they say a lot of young people, they require 2 years experience because the young people don't really grasp much. And the main reason is knowledge. There are people that have published books, they have written books, people who have a lot of experience, many years of experience, and they've published books, and these books come out as knowledge. There's something called the knowledge of experience. When a person studies a lot of experience, the works of a lot of experienced people, those things come to them as knowledge. But once they are implemented, it will seem like that individual has experience for many years. This is how I want young engineers or young professionals to be vast in experiential knowledge. So in this video series, we are going to be listing different effective books that are straight to the point, that give you an understanding of technical areas, a holistic view of technical areas, not just one part, and you'll be wondering what's in the other part. In this video series, it will be showing you what the whole field or that technical area entails for all industries. That is going to be the purpose of this video series of book reviews for industry professionals. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to like this video as well as subscribe to the channel. This is Catchment of Resources, where we create for better living.